Yes, good luck with that. Now, celebrity hairstylist Charles Worthington has had his work cut out this morning. He's been transforming these three ladies into their celebrity hair heroes.
OK, here's what happens. As usual, the women have been banned from looking in mirrors all morning, which is quite a good idea. But now it's time to reveal their brand new looks.
So shall we meet our first guinea pig?
Hi, my name's Beth. I'm from Swindon. I've had the same hairstyle for the past 13 years, and I'd love Charles to give me the new Kylie haircut.
OK, so that's Beth, but who does Beth want to look like? Let's have a look. She wants to look like Kylie Minogue. OK, so now let's have a look at how she looks now. Wow! Beth! That is Kylie Minogue.
Isn't it?
That's gorgeous. And Beth, what do you think?
I love it. It's
Do you?
fantastic. Yeah.
This is natural curls, isn't it?
Yes.
Curls that you, when you were a little girl at school, people used to tease you about. But that's fantastic,
Isn't
right,
it the
Charles?
most gorgeous hair?
Gorgeous hair.
Yeah.
So, Charles, what have you done?
Well, one of the haircut's radical, but also colour is radical, because with Beth's hair, it was really sort of like a mousy dark brown. So we've lifted up the colour, which has obviously been a real feat to be able to do that in a couple of hours, but looks absolutely sensational, really suits her skin tone. You can see here, what we did was lots of big chunky slices at the front, a very light blonde, and then a sort of a creamy blonde through the rest. Drying the hair with the diffuser actually, I'm going on to clippers there. You can see how I'm cutting the hair. Instead of using scissors, I like to use clippers with curly hair, because often, if you have curly hair cut, and curly hair people will know this, it's cut wet and you think, well, that's a nice length, and then suddenly it jumps up.
Yes.
So actually, I like to dry the hair off so you can see the natural curl, and then use the clippers, which then doesn't pull on the hair.
And you pull the strands down.
Exactly. So, and it gives you a sort of quite a random shape, but you're able to do this lovely curvy round shape which Kylie has.
It's lovely.
But how's Beth going to maintain that? How's she going to replicate? I'm sure you're not going to want to wash your hair after this in case it doesn't go back like that.
Well, diffuse drying is really simple. I mean, it's a case of I used a leave-in conditioner, which helps to really separate these curls. You can see how we've got lovely individual shiny curls now, and also a curl-defining mousse. So those two products are an absolute must, because this kind of hair is thirsty hair. Often curly hair can be very dehydrated, so by using a leave-in moisturiser, that really does help. And then literally diffuse drying it, and the way I did it was sort of putting a lot of the hair into the barrel of the diffuser and not really touching it too much with your hands. That way you get these lovely individual curls.
You look sensational. You please.
Thank you. Yeah.
Let's have a look. The last look of you up against Kylie. And there it is. That's not bad at all.
Who's who there, Fern? Which one's which?
I think Kylie's on the left.
I think Beth's got better hair,
Beth's
actually.
got much nicer hair. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Beth.
you.
Right. Shall we meet our next model?
Hi, I'm Vicky from Birmingham. I've had the same Rachel from Friends cut for the past 10 years, and I'd really love Charles to give me the new Katie Holmes cut.
Right, so Vicky says that she's had a Rachel haircut from Friends for about the last 10 years. This is the person she wants to look like now, and it is...
My cousin Katie.
Yes, Katie Holmes.
Goodness.
Right, so shall we have a look at how she looks now? Yes!
Oh,
What
I
do
love
you
the fringe.
think?
I love having a fringe.
When did you last have a fringe
Never had
done?
a fringe.
You've never had a fringe?
never
Oh,
had a fringe.
Vicky. So you happy?
Yes, I love
OK. Charles, what did
Isn't
you
it
do?
great? Well, first, obviously, was the big chop, so taking about probably 5, 6, 7 inches off the back. So I've really cut it into the nape of the neck, and then graduated the shape up, so you get this lovely, swingy, bouncy. If you just swish your head around, please, you can see how it literally just falls into place. There I am just snipping freehand the fringe, so it's a nice soft fringe rather than a blunt fringe. And then we actually just made the hair colour a little bit darker. We used a very, very dark, rich brown. Blow drying the hair using a round brush gives it that extra bounce. But if I just swish your head around for us again, just so you can see how it just falls back into place.
Quality of Vicky's hair seems to be fantastic.
Really stunning.
Can
Go
I
on,
touch
have
that,
a touch.
Vicky?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
That's 50 quid.
It seems so perfect. It's almost like a wig.
It is beautiful. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly. She's got
no.
sensational hair. And this is the perfect cut for it. When you've got sort of smooth, straight hair, these graduated shapes are really lovely. If that wasn't graduated, the hair would look quite fine. But as soon as you graduate the shape, it gives it this lovely, chunky feel.
Lovely.
And then round the front, I sort of dip the line down a little bit so it's just slightly graduated and inverted. and you get this lovely soft face.
Very on
face-frame
trend. Let's
shape.
have a look at you again up against Katie Holmes. Perfect. What do you think?
I love it.
I love it. You
Really
look
love
great.
it.
Good.
Thank you, Charles,
Thank
very
you.
much. OK, the third and final. Let's meet the last model.
Hi, I'm Rebecca from Northampton. I've just had my second baby. I'd really like a change and I'd love to try the new Cameron Diaz haircut.
OK, so there she is. That was Rebecca. And she wants to look a little bit more grown-up and sophisticated. Who does she want to look like? Have a look. Cameron Diaz. OK, so let's have a look at Rebecca now. Whoa!
Wiser.
Initial
That is
reaction,
you.
Rebecca?
That is
love
you,
it.
Rebecca. You're looking there and saying, who is that gorgeous woman in that monitor?
You like it?
I love it. I love the colour. It's lovely.
It's good, isn't it?
It looks lovely. Right, how did you do it, Charles?
Well, we wanted to give this lovely, sweeping, sexy, sultry fringe, which sort of cuts across the face, as well as adding lots of blonde into the hair as well. Rebecca's hair, she actually had quite a lot of red that she'd put in her hair about sort of a year ago, so it's quite difficult to lift that colour out. So we used a bit of sort of a high lift tint to lift out the natural colour and also to take these ends away. And I wanted to layer the hair a lot to get rid of any of that redness. So literally long layers all the way through the hair.
Let's have a look at the back if you can.
Swivel
There we
right
go.
round.
Oh, there we go. And then let's see how you did it. There we go.
So first of all, applying colour. So we did some really chunky slices of blonde, and you can see there I'm layering the hair, taking 5-6 inches off the layers, which apart from anything else is taking away all the dead ends. Blow drying the hair with a flat paddle brush gives you that lovely smooth finish through the front. And I've done a very low part. That's how Cameron often wears her hair. She wears it sort of lower than a natural part, and then it just sweeps across the face, which I think is really nice.
It looks
But
lovely. So
isn't
let's
that-
have a look at you again up against the real thing. Yeah, give it a big smile. Give us a big Cameron smile. Look at that. You look terrific. You happy?
Yeah, very. I love
Good.
it.
Thank you. Thank you, ladies. And thank you, Charles.
Pleasure.
Once again, you've worked wonders.
Dispensing a little bit of magic in.
Yes, I had a
What
little
could you
bit
do
of
with
magic
this?
morning.
Don't ask.
Okay.
Extensions.
Now that bit of Braveheart, that'll be all right. Bit of Mel Gibson. I got Billy Connolly. I could sing that.
Thanks,
Anyway,
Charles,
still to come this morning. It's been